Hello everyone, our project topic is on FTP, that is File Transfer Protocol. Here are the group members, that is Tejas Pawar, me, Ashish Pandey, Praveen Chaudhary and Shantanu Chalkar. What is FTP? FTP is a file transfer protocol which is used to transfer a file. While transferring the file, the two TCP connections are established in parallel, that is data connection and control connection. FTP server, uh, first we create a FTP server and after that we save all our file inside this. Basically, to transfer the file with the help of internet, the FTP server is created. Users can connect with the FTP server and from FTP server they can download the files. Here is the diagram how it works. That is, there is a client side and the server side. In the client side there is a user interface which user sees, and there is a control connection and data connection. As you can see, there is control connection and the data connection on the server side as well, and there are two disks, that is one disk on the client side to store the files, and the disk is on the other side, that is server side, to store the files over there. Both this client and server are connected with each other through an TCP IP model or through an internet. After that, control connection. Control connection is for sending control information like user identification, password, commands to change the remote directory, or commands to retrieve and store the file, etc. It is active throughout the session and it uses TCP port number 21. After that, data connection. Data connection is used for sending the actual file. FTP make use of data connection. It is also used for downloading the files to computer from other servers. It uses TCP port number 20. If we talk about popular FTP clients used in companies are FileZilla, CyberDuck, and many others. Nowadays, people uses Dropbox in place of FTP. FTP allows three types of data structures. The data structures are file structure, record structure, and page structure. In file structure, there is no internal structure, and the file is considered to be continuous sequence of data bytes. In record structure, the file is made up of sequential records, and in page structure, the file is made up of independent index pages. Now let's have a look on the transmission mode of FTP. There are three transmission mode of FTP, that is stream mode, block mode, and the compress mode. Data transmission is continuous stream of byte. After that, data is transmitted in blocks, and in compress mode, data is compressed then sent. Generally used, compress mode is generally used if we send large number of files, large files.
Pages explain the theory of FTP protocol. I am here to show the FTP protocol working in real network. Here we have configured two networks. First, the IP address of the first network is 17.172.168.0.0 and the second is 192.168.0.0. In the first network, we have configured a FTP server with an IP address of 17.168.0.2 as we can see in the screen. The gateway of the first network is 17.168.0.1. Now we have configured IP of all the PC with gateway of 172.168.0.0 and IP are assigned simultaneously. All the components are connected using the switch. The network 1 and network 2 is connected using a router. As we have configured FTP server, we have created username and password. That we can see, that is we have created two username, Cisco and XI. One has all the permission and other have all permission except one, that is a delete option. To access the FTP server, we have to need to open a command prompt from PC6. For opening command prompt, we will type FTP space 17.168.0.2. After that, it will ask username and password for login. After login, For various after login, we can use delete, upload, download, and rename these all functions of the file on FTP server according to the permission given by the server. Now we are creating one file in our PC. Already we have created one file, so we are uploading the file name of a password.txt. On the FTP server through PC6, and we will download that file on PC4. For uploading the file, we will write command that is put space file name, that is password.txt, and then we will open the FTP server of PC4 using the same method. And then we will download the file on PC4 by using get space name of the file, that is password.txt. First we will log in the same account as by same IP address of the previous one in PC4, that is FTP 17.168.0.2, and we will give the username and password, that is Cisco. After that we will get the command that is the get space name of the file, that is password.txt. To check the file that is downloaded or not, by exiting the FTP server and typing the command, typing the dir command, which will show all the file downloading in the PC4. As you can see in this here, the password.txt is already downloaded. The other part will be explained by Praveen.
As Ashish has explained the file transfer into the same network, I am going to explain the file transfer over the other network, which is 192.168.0.1. So the connection between two networks is done by using a router, in which we have configured the router as pass ethernet 0/0, which is given the gateway of the first network, and in the pass ethernet 0/1 we have given the gateway of the second network. And also in the FTP server we have also configured a DNS server with the name praveen.com and IP address of our FTP server. As it's difficult to remember the IP addresses, so we have configured DNS server. So for accessing FTP server over other network, by configuring the PC on the other network, we have to provide the gateway, which is 192.168.0.1, which will allow the packet transfer over the other networks. So the gateway 192.168.0. If we do not provide the gateway, then it will give an error message in connecting the FTP server. For connecting now, if you want to connect the FTP server using our DNS name, we have to write FTP space praveen.com. So it will log in us to the same FTP server, and it is asked for username and password. So if we provide username and password, we will be into the FTP server, and if we type dir command, we will able to see all the files that are uploaded onto the FTP server. From here we can upload or download this. As you can see, this is the password.txt which was uploaded by the PC6 on the first network, and we can download this file using get command on other network. So if we download this file, you can see they will give us a message file transfer is completed. And if we now exit the FTP server and type dir command in our PC's command prompt, we can see that password.txt have been downloaded on the other network, which was uploaded by the PC6. Now Shantanu will explain the advantages and disadvantages of the FTP server.
Advantages of FTP client. It allows you to transfer multiple files as well as directories. The availability to resume or transfer if the connection is lost. The ability to add items to a queue to be uploaded or downloaded. Many FTP clients have the ability to schedule transfers. No size limitation on single transfers. Browsers only allow up to 2 GB. Many clients have scripting capabilities through command line. Most clients have an synchronized Synchronized utility. Faster transfer than HTTP. Supported on almost all hosts. Disadvantages of FTP clients. Usernames, passwords, and files are sent in clear text. Filtering active FTP connection is difficult on your local machine. Passive is preferred. Servers can be spoofed to send data to a random port on an unintended computer. Hard to script jobs. TLS 1.2 not always supported over FTP. Easy for unexperienced users to wipe out work. Thank you.